This is the Ms.Fit Vegan podcast, episode 294. Some people are not going to get this, and that's okay. It's not for everyone. You got to get rid of your plan B. You've got to get rid of plan B. And I know why you have it, because you want to be safe. I understand that. But if you have a plan B, plan A will fail. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. This life is not a safe life. It's not a safe idea to live. You understand me? And so if you're taking it safe, if you're doing whatever you can to stay safe, you are never, ever going to get what you want or deserve or dream of in this life. You got to throw out the plan B. And you might not even have a plan A. You might not even have a plan. So this is why I say a lot of people are not going to get this. I didn't have a plan. I knew what I was here for, and I knew what I wanted to do. I wanted to help people for a living. Okay, that's what I wanted to do. And I wanted to live in the tropics, and I wanted to somehow be a professional vegan for a living. And I did not know how. I did not have a plan. Just like I don't know how I'm going to open my fast fruit restaurant, but I know it's going to happen. I visualize it. I have a location even. I can't wait. I cannot wait. But I need you to understand that your plan B is going to hold you back in life, and trying to stay safe and having that escape route, having that in place, having that option is going to ensure that plan A will fail. Now, I know you don't want to hear this because I know you want to stay safe. I know you want to stay safe, my boo. It's not possible. It's not possible. It's not a safe, good idea to follow your dreams. Yeah, I said it. It's not safe. And it's probably not a good idea to follow your dreams, because you know what? Your dreams are going to take everything out of you. Your dreams are going to cost you everything. Everything. And if you give up, you'll never get your dream. You'll lose everything and you'll lose your dream, because your dream is never going to give up on you. You're going to most likely give up on that dream. When I say everything, you're going to have to sacrifice. You're going to have to sacrifice to get your dream. You want that body that you are so proud of, that you look in the mirror and you're just like, whoa, who that? You want that body where you have abs and you can just wear whatever you want, and you can go to the beach and feel totally comfortable. You can go to the nude beach and feel comfortable. You want that body? It's going to cost you everything. It's going to cost you your laziness. It's going to cost you your Netflix time. It's going to cost you sleep. It's going to cost you money, because you're going to have to join a gym or a yoga studio or buy some equipment or get a Peloton or something. It's going to cost you hanging out with friends sometimes. It's going to cost you being tired as fuck and working out anyway. See, why do you think most people don't have what they say they want? Why do you think most people are miserable, walking around with average bodies and average bank accounts and miserable relationships and a job they hate? Why do you think that? Because going after your dreams is fucking hard work. But what you don't realize is that's how you become happy, by fucking working hard towards something you really, really want. I really, really wanted to have clear skin. I was willing to do whatever it took. And here I am 12 years later. And what did it take? For me, because I don't know, you might be different. You might be able to, just like use Neutrogena and like toothpaste on your pimples. Okay, great. Here's a cookie. But here's a raw vegan cookie. But me, I was not able to do that. Okay. What I had to do was, to clear my skin, I had to become a complete misfit in society. I had to eat totally different than anyone I knew. I had to give up all the foods that I loved, all the chocolate, the French fries, the waffles, the Breyers ice cream, the Haagen-Dazs, the Ben & Jerry's. I had to give up Twix, Snickers bars, Butterfingers, Skittles, M&Ms. I had to give up bagels. I had to give up pasta, cheese. I fucking love cheese. I had to give up smoked salmon. I had to give up everything that I loved. Mozzarella sticks, tacos, everything. Taco Bell. Oh, those potato wedges from KFC. So fucking good. So fucking good. Donuts from Dunkin' Donuts. Cafe, what were they called? The coffee culottes. This is like my shit. I had to give up the pretzels, and inside the pretzels was peanut butter. Well, I don't know what they were called, but they were so fucking good. I had to give up potato chips. I had to give up everything. Okay? And then, on top of that, I had to learn how to eat a healthy raw vegan diet, because just being raw, I thought I was fucking doing the best I could, and I gave up everything else. And I was eating raw cacao, dipping it in cashew butter, and I thought I was doing good. And then I still had acne, and I didn't feel so great. And then I had to learn how to food combine and how to eat way more fruit and how to know when my fruit was ripe. And then I had to put a tube up my butt for over 20 times now and get colonics. What? I'm getting one on Thursday, by the way. I can't wait. But I had to do that. Do you know? If you've never had a colonic, then you know that seems so fucking scary. But see, if you've had a colonic, then you know it's not scary. But before you have one, you're like, what in the actual fuck? Why do I have to do this? I just want clear skin. Guys, I had to change my whole career. I was in the music industry. I was an audio engineer. I was working at Sony Records and a recording studio called Avatar, where I met Paul McCartney, and I met John Mayer, and I met Lady Gaga, and I met all these people. Scarlett Johansson recorded there, and I met so many random people too, like Paul Simon, Billy Ocean. I met Yoko also, actually. Yoko and Paul. But I met a lot of amazing people, right? And I was in like an amazing... Oh, and at Sony, I met so many artists. R. Kelly and Busta Rhymes and Usher, Alicia Keys, all these amazing people. And don't ask me about R. Kelly. But I had to give all that up because I didn't know how to be a healthy vegan in that industry. It wasn't really working for me because it was so difficult, and I didn't know what to do, and I didn't know how to eat, and there was and like they would order pizza, and I don't eat pizza anymore. And so like now that I know what I know, yeah, I could do it now, easy. But back then I was like, I can't be in this environment because I'm too tempted, and there's so much. And like, so I quit my jobs, and I got a really low paying job, and I struggled really hard, and I just did whatever it took. And I didn't have a plan B because I was just like, I can't live like this. I'll do whatever it takes. So I started working at a supermarket, a vegetarian supermarket called Integral Yoga Natural Foods, but they're not there anymore in New York. So anyway, long story short, I don't know where we are in this story, but what I'm trying to say is your plan B is fucking you up. Throw it the fuck away. Throw it away. And you know what? Plan A might not even be a plan. Plan A might just be you saying, okay, I want to open a fruit cafe, and I'm going to fucking do it. Now, I don't know how I'm going to do it, or I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to lose 100 pounds. I'm going to lose 200 fucking pounds. I'm going to lose 20 pounds. Okay, you don't know how you're going to do it, right? Okay, no problem. Okay, I'm going to open a business, or I'm going to do this, or I'm going to do that. Well, first of all, the first step is that you got to say, I'm all in. I'm 100% in. And you got to forget about what if you don't make it happen. You got to forget about it. You got to forget it. Because if that is in the back of your head and you're like, okay, well, I want to open a fruit cafe, but for now, I'm going to just, you know what? I'm going to go back to school to be an accountant just in case that doesn't work out, and then I'll have a good paying job, and then I'll get to retire, and I'll have money for my retirement, because, if I just keep doing this YouTube thing, there's actually no like 401k, and there's no retirement plan, making reels every day. And, like I got to make sure and take care of my self, because I don't have any friends or family that can take care of me when I get older. And, if I'm like homeless as a elderly person, that's not going to be fun. So let me just go back to school, get a degree, and get a real job. And then I'll also open my fruit cafe one day. And no, see, it's not going to ever happen. And most of y'all, that's what y'all do. You think too much. And you trying to just plan out your whole life. And you're trying to figure out how you're going to connect the dots, but you cannot see the dots connected going forward. You can only see how the dots connect looking back. You're not going to be able to see how. The universe is in charge of the how. You got to get clear on the what. The what is your job. Fuck the how. What do you want? And why do you want it? What and why? That's your job. 6 years ago, I was struggling very bad financially. I had just gotten fired from my job. 7 years ago now. I had just gotten fired from my company, okay? And they gave me a severance, but I had no means of income at all. And I didn't know what I was going to do. And I said, all right, what do I want to do with my life? All right, I want to help people to stop eating dead animal body parts and eat more fresh, ripe, juicy, delicious fruit instead. Okay, that's what I want. Why? Because it saved my life. The raw vegan diet saved my life. It saved my life. It cleared my skin. It helped me lose over 50 pounds. It eliminated my depression, my suicidal thoughts, my horrible, horrible mood swings, my really painful migraine headaches, my horrible psoriasis all over my body. The raw food diet healed my IBS, my chronic constipation, horrible chronic bronchitis that I suffered from every single year. The raw food diet healed my sinus issues, healed my ear infections that I was constantly getting, all the rashes that I was getting on my body. It healed everything. And I have to help other people heal, because I don't know why I was lucky enough to get exposure to the raw food diet, to even find out about it, because there are people, and I'm coaching them. There are people in their 50s, 60s, 70s, and even 80s. Yes, I am coaching somebody in their 80s right now. And they have never heard of a raw food diet before they met me. And some people have, but they haven't been successful on it. And I'm in their life to help them understand how simple, easy, and delicious it can be. We don't need to worry. We don't need to do juice fasts. We don't need to take all these supplements. It's not complicated. It's much easier than you think. And I'm in their life to help them know that, to show them proof, to sow the seed of confidence that yes, you can succeed on this diet just like I have. You can heal your food addiction. Yes, there's hope. Yes. And that's why. That's my why. So I have my what and I have my why, because it saved my life. Because I want to turn my extreme pain into my life purpose. And do you see how you get to create your life purpose? There's not just one life purpose for you. You can create it. You are creating your life purpose every single time you choose it. Every day that you take action on that thing that you want to do, that's your life purpose. As long as it's helping other people and making you feel really good. Because when I help other people, it makes me feel good. So the how, I didn't know how. I didn't have a how. I wasn't a certified fucking nutritionist, life coach, what else? Therapist. I wasn't certified in any, I mean, I went to school for nutrition, but I don't even talk about it. I don't even fucking talk about it, because not one thing I learned in that fucking school is I don't teach anything that I learned. So what is the fucking point? I went to school for becoming a trainer. I went to get certified to be a personal trainer. Waste of time for me. Waste of time. Because that's not me. I'm not a personal trainer. But I tried it. I had to try it. And I tried a bunch of other things, and I got a bunch of other certifications that I don't use or I don't talk about. But I was trying to figure out the how, because how can I possibly help people if I'm not famous, or I'm not a celebrity, or I don't have any of these degrees, or I don't have a business, and I don't have money for marketing, and I don't have a lot of followers, and how can I possibly do it? And I was so consumed with the how that I forgot about the why and the what. And when I started just focusing on why I was doing it and what I could do, okay, what my life purpose was, what I wanted to do, and I just started doing it. I just started making videos. I just started writing books. I just started making courses. I just started working with clients. When I stopped worrying about how I was going to make a living and how I was going to become successful, I focused on the what and the why. And that's when the universe started helping me with the how. I don't know how I'm going to open a fast food restaurant, but I know that if I focus on why I want it, and I keep visualizing it, and I keep saying every single day, I am so happy and grateful now that I have a fruit cafe. I have a fast fruit restaurant by my house, and there is an empty restaurant that went out of business 3 years ago. It's 3 blocks from my house. Yeah, I have my eye on this thing. I have my eye on it, y'all. And I don't know how. But I know the what, and I know the why. The how's coming. You got to know what you want, and you got to know why you want it. And then you got to take the actions. But don't worry about how it's going to happen. Just put one foot in front of the other. You know the next step. You know the next step. Okay? And me? My next step for my restaurant? Well, I just keep talking about it, just keep putting it out there and perfecting my menu, perfecting my PowerPoint on it so that the day, if I have a partner or an investor, that day that's coming, I'm going to have everything ready. Okay, you know what? Let me send you my proposal. See what you think. I know it's coming, but I got to be ready. If I'm not ready and the opportunity comes, it's going to be gone. Opportunities come once in a lifetime. You got to be ready. You got to get ready. And that's why I've been practicing so much on YouTube, making so many reels and so many videos and going live and practicing, getting better and better and better because I'm preparing for a Netflix show, my boo. I don't know how I'm going to get a Netflix show, but I know what I want, which is a show, and I know why I want it. Because honestly, I want to get paid to travel the world and try new fruits. And maybe that's the show, but I have some other options that I was thinking, but who knows? And it's just a fun thing to imagine because why not? I'm living once. Why not fucking imagine having a Netflix show? If anybody from Netflix is watching or listening, hit me up, boo. And some of you guys know that I was supposed to be on the Dr. Phil show, and they reached out to me and I auditioned and they said they loved it. They loved me. And then they went with Jules from the Raw Vegan family instead. And she's a wonderful person. She's one of my friends. And I wouldn't say friends, but we're acquaintances. I've never met her, but I feel that I can tell she's a really good person. And I'm really happy for her. And, I thought that was going to be my big break, right? And I was just going to blow up after that. And I was going to inspire the world. And I was going to reach my goals, which is to inspire 1 billion people on this planet. And that was going to be my launching pad. And it didn't happen for me. And you know what? Something bigger is coming for me. That wasn't the right fit for me. And I had to accept it. And yeah, it hurt. Yeah, it hurt a lot. Because rejection, it sucks. And also, we tell ourselves, we build up a story. And it's just very disappointing when you get let down and when you just are looking forward to and imagining something and just thinking, convincing yourself that something is the only way. But there's so many ways to heal, just like there's so many ways to blow up. There's so many ways to change the world and to help people. And Dr. Phil's not the only way, all right? So, yeah, I'm just wanted to share that because it really affected me about 2 weeks ago. when I found out that I wasn't going to be on the show and they chose her over me. And then all these feelings of not being good enough came back to me. And I was like, I should have worked harder. I should have prepared more. I should have, whatever. And it's just like, no, I'm not going to shit on all over myself. There's no way, because the universe knows what it's doing and everything is happening in divine right order. And if I just keep on the path, the plan A, if I just keep going, I know something is going to come for me. I know that one day I'll wake up and an opportunity will come to me if I just keep doing the work. Keep doing the work. Don't worry about the how. The universe got your back. You got to take a chance, though. You got to take a chance. You don't take that chance, the universe is not going to take a chance on you. Write that one down, Tessa. Yep, write that one down. That's an original. If you don't take a chance, the universe is not going to take a chance on you. Trademark that one, boo. Let's make some t-shirts on all these quotes. Okay, I thank you guys so much. Thanks for listening. Love you. Bye.